one bit. Nope. Right, okay, so I have an issue, and that is with something Mine said. I'm going to load this one. I know this is the wrong save. This is the ceremony. This is the mission that we... Did we complete this in the last stream? Can't remember. I find everything very offensive. I'm British. Welcome to England, where everything's offensive. Mine said that you can potentially finish this mission almost instantly by teleporting in. Summoning, sorry. This is the Dark Ages. This is not teleportation, summoning, not teleportation. Hang on. I just need to wet the old whistle there. Yes, we can finish this mission very easily by summoning in a unit near the ceremonial grounds, which was the quest objective. Get a unit near the ceremonial grounds, I believe. Let's just double check it. Go to the sacred ceremonial grounds and there enact the rites to honour Wotan. We've got a rock there. He's just bumming around. And I tested this for at least half an hour last night. That's how sad my life is. And I couldn't get it to complete the mission. Nothing happened. There's nothing happening there. I have an issue with something Mine said. Yes, this is true. Mine said I could finish the mission. I didn't say it. Did I say it? To the VODs! No. I don't remember saying it. I said I wonder if it's possible, and I think Mine said it is. Let's just blame Mine. He did message me earlier saying he wasn't going to be at this stream tonight, so let's blame him. We'll cut this out the YouTube video. Note to self: cut incriminating evidence out of YouTube video. Let's move on with... Was it slut-cess? Oh no, I think I've got a feeling it was... Shit, what was it? The Days Before Ragnarok, sorry. Fabulous Lords, turn 18. Must be this one. Icy Giant Balls. That sounds like it could be that. There's no other ones which is for the Days Before Ragnarok. Let's go with the giant icy balls. Let's just double recap what we have to do. Go to the shrine of the noble dwarven ancestor Hel. Splendid. Blame with no consequences. I'm sure it was Mine. It's kind of the kind of thing you come out with. Anyway, kill Nibiros. I looked at other gameplays. I noticed they were on easy. Mine is on very hard. So he's level 13 instead of 8. Ooh, may have to try a few more tactics. If nothing goes, I will have to do the whole thing again with Grand Inquisitors. What did you try with? Does he have a paralyze effect or something? Just watching future Mine. Just kidding. Sorry. I can't read tonight. I'm terribly sorry. I'm having one of my moments. I'm terribly sorry. Wow, that's very brave. Were you doing a no? Were you doing a challenge with yours, Pain? I can't remember. Or were you just doing like a vanilla playthrough of the expansions? Did he just go with the angels, but that was on normal mode? Even though he paralyzes people. It's such bullshit when you get a boss which can paralyze your entire army. And the best you can do is have a ward which just protects you for one turn. Alright, recap time. We've got Slutbeard fully equipped with a couple of Sons of Ymir, which is looking fantastic. They're doing huge amounts of damage. They have a frostbite aspect to their attack, which is a water-based version of poison. And we get a nice big boost to their initiative from 30 up to 50. Oh, he was going to give you a challenge, was he? He does like doing that. Bless him. Oh, I don't want to do that. You've got some movement points. I'm going to heal you, because it's super cheap to always heal your leader with gold. And I think we need to have a quick scout around to see how the lay of the land is. Red dragon there. Black dragon there. Those are two things we need to note. We've got barbarians, we've got lots of greenskins, because of course we do. Oh, that's right, yeah, we've taken these two cities from the legions. Probably should have got a thief and infiltrated a spy, but never mind. We carry on. I'm just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, by charging in. It's fairly straightforward. Biggest risk is probably this guy. I get the feeling that we've already seen their most powerful army. This guy's running off. That's not a surprise. Yep, that's fine. Who are you and where are you? Ah, Dankbeard. Haha, okay. I'm assuming we're using him just to remove any invading rod planters and thieves and whatnot. Okay. I'm doing better than I expected. It's probably a rod planter, I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks like we've got this fairly under control. Apart from rods, of course, but... You know what I'm like with keeping my lands clean of rods. Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. Where is this dwarven statue that we need to find? We had some dialogue somewhere, didn't we? Which should point us in the right direction. Worship at the shrine of hell. It is south of here. This will replenish some of Wotan's strength. And I believe that little bit of dialogue was around here when we encountered Nidog. So if that's to the south, it's going to be somewhere around here. Leave the videos where you defeat the Capital Guardians with Holy Avengers. Wow, you can't defeat them with Holy Avengers, wow. Could have gone with Defenders of... I keep on to say Defenders of the Earth. Defenders of the Earth. Defenders of Faith, just for the extra armour. That and they get 70 initiative. Defenders of the Earth was a great show. It's one of those shows where I think I only really watched it for the theme tune. I'll be honest. Thought it was magnificent. But then again, the same could be said for Thundercats. I mean, the TV show itself wasn't mind-bogglingly great. That and it had those really stupid bits at the end where it was saying, oh, we've caught one of the kids smoking. Oh, okay, the kids, that's not good to smoke. Look what happened to him, and he's dead. That's right, kids, don't smoke. For God's sake, I didn't come here to watch this drivel. And the Titan. Oh. How did the Titan work out for you? Oh my goodness gracious me. We've got a white dragon now. Okay. Oh, these guys are immune against water. If we could get ourselves a blue dragon, then we're laughing. Seriously. Because then the only one he can do damage to is Slutbeard. That would be just marvellous. But that's probably... I'm guessing that's just not going to happen. It's not going to give us blue dragons, because that's what we want. We'll take it out on these chumps. Quite like to kill you very early. How much damage are you doing now? Oh, that's more than enough. Thank you. What level did you get your Titan up to by the end of turn? Because when I did the final mission of the Legions campaign, I'm going to get you to it because I want Slut B to do a lot of damage to this guy and therefore drain a lot of his HP. As I was saying, when I did the Legions campaign playthrough and had a Fiend at the final mission, he got up to a crazily high level. He was doing so much damage. It was on par with a top tier 2-space unit for the demons. I think it was like the same as an Abyssal Devil or Overlord. Something crazy like that. And his poison damage was doing well over 100 per turn. It was superb. I'm going to save up a little bit of gold and get rid of these rods, because we can very easily defend these lands now with Pizza Beard. Wow. I was on the ball that day, wasn't I? Are we all done here? Yeah. 51. Christ. How much damage was it doing? Let me guess. Let's start off doing about 50 damage. Trying to think if it would have maxed out its damage by then. I'm going to say 200 damage. No, more. 250 damage. If you can remember. If not, it's fine. My curiosity will never be sated. It's nothing but greenskins. Maybe you two can take down an Orc champion between you. That looks good. It's very interesting how Slutbeard is now the focus of all the attacks. I mean, it's quite possibly the most inefficient target from the enemy perspective, because he is healing himself with every attack that he makes. But it means that we can just keep on going and going and going without any downtime whatsoever, which is marvellous, which is why I put in the stream title that, is this the final hammering? The hammer time. Are we going to get hammered? No, because it's a school night. I could get rid of that rod, because I don't have enough movement points to take on that guy. I'm going to get rid of that rod. Why not? Use a rod planter to remove a rod. How novel is that? What's the ore for, Blasky? Doesn't matter. How can I soothe you? I'm going to pop you there, because crossing over that river is draining a lot of his movement points, so there's not a lot he can do from that position. Oh no, hammered. Sorry. Drunk stream incoming. I should do a drunk stream at some point. I'm bound to offend almost everyone though. I just turn into a twat when I'm drunk. Hi Elk, how are you doing? Drunk Disciples. The lesser known sequel to Disciples 2. Disciples of the Drunken Fist. Yes please. Okay. Are you going to join me on Skype though? I just can't get drunk on my own. That's a bit sad. I'm alright if I'm tipsy. If I get very drunk, then I just turn into a twat. It's instant twat mode. And I do stupid things. I do very, very stupid things. Normally involving taking my clothes off. That's not fun for anyone involved. I'd attempt to throw wave after wave of thieves at him. What kind of chances of success? Oh, shit. I wanted to attack with him. What kind of chances of success are we looking at when trying to use a thief to poison Nibiros? Or Pain? Because I suspect you'll end up with a thief counter as high as that one. I don't have a twattish bone in my body. Oh, we will see. Oh my. Is that one of day 9's? Wow. Bless him. Oh, thank you, Morgan. When don't you? Morgan just likes getting me drunk. A one-man conga line. Right. Okay, let's put you in a more of a forwardly position and pick up another dwarf. I noticed Morgan hasn't played a part in this playthrough yet, so we're having Morgbeard. There he goes. Oh, the elders. Take that rod. And potentially that one at some point as well, but I suspect we need to take Sorenberg from the legions first, otherwise they will not be happy about that. Morgan 141 plus 1. How much heal gives the blade? I tested this out at one point, Alk, but I can't remember. Let's do an experiment in the next battle. Isn't that exciting? There's non-stop excitement in this channel. Let's do some maths. Alright, that's it. We tested it at some point. I can't quite remember. I can't afford that, so you can go to the bank and get a loan. I don't care. You're just not getting any money from me. Oh god, here we go. I think he did it with a warrior leader solo last boss. He did what with the warrior leader? With the dagger that drains life. I can very much imagine it. Tanking something or soloing something with the warrior leader. Especially if you max out his damage. Ashkale has almost 2,250 what HP? That is true. Poison just completely cuts through any kind of defense or armor. Which is muy sad. Right, you need to run off. We really need to get a spy in their army at some point. Ooh, a clan statue. I'm wondering if we have to visit these statues in some sort of order. And whenever we... It's coming back to me now, yeah. You start worshipping these statues and it gradually weakens Nidhogg to the point where it becomes a normal type of end scenario boss. Right, that looks fine. I do like how they always give their rod planters under the unit to protect them, as if it's going to make any difference. Another one. Oh, you survived. Well done. I'll shut my mouth. Obviously needed it for a reason. I was going to level that city up, but I think we need the gold for the thief. Do we not? I think so. Also, I want another Yeti in that city at the top. Did you have an Imperial Assassin army? Pain. Is that what I'm reading there? Poison was doing most of the damage. I can imagine so. I never underestimate the poison. That's why the AI will sometimes forego finishing off a unit in favour of just poisoning as many units as possible. And it is to their credit. I think what the programmers did is when they were programming the AI, they just sort of put a line in saying poison equals OP. Poison all. Oh. He's not running. Right, let's work this out. So he's missing he's got 274 HP. If we kill this guy, now has 304. So that was an increase of 30. Possessed has 120. There we go. Yeah, he absorbs a quarter of all the damage that he deals. Look at that lightning fast mathematician skills there. Math magician. Huh. That's more than I was expecting. I wonder if that's the same as the Nosferat chap with the undead. Can he kill him in one shot? I think he can. And the Mark of Heresy minus the Mage and Hierophant. Is that the name of the mission? Mark of Heresy. Minus the Mage and Hierophant. Okay. Catch up with you, yes. I get the feeling we've not come across the main undead army yet. Maybe it's that. They've got a right little entourage going there. Oh, I wonder if they're going to go after the... Oh, it's a red dragon. I was wondering if they were going to go after the black dragon. Because the black dragons were made for... Oops. Going up against with an undead army because most of the undead units are immune to death damage. And that's the damage that the black dragon will do. Which is always sad to see because the Death Dragon, which is one of the most powerful units in the game, stands absolutely no chance against potentially a level 1 summoned skeleton, which costs 100 death mana because it's immune to death damage. And it deals weapon damage, so it can actually harm the Death Dragon. Kind of feel as if they didn't think that through, but it makes perfect sense. Death Dragon would do death damage. Sorry, Black Dragon. Anywho, just continue searching. No idea where this clan statue is going to be. Kind of wondering if this is a better forward position for... Was it Pizza Beard? What ridiculous name did I give him? Yeah, Pizza Beard. Maybe. I don't think he'd be able to intercept any units going around here, though, from the legions. Unless I was to scout this place out. It's just a thief. We got Ruin. Ruin Temple. Rather ambiguously named. But fine, I'll go for it. Okay, you've done your job. You can fall back. Need you to go after that rod. Alright. If I'm playing a bit quickly, it's because I still think we're in with a chance of actually finishing off this saga this evening. Possibly. I mean, we're not going to get that much more powerful now when we've got top tier giants and almost a maxed level main leader potentially. Dwarves don't have healers, but they can have armor up to 76 with only clan spells. With only clan spells, really? So that in combination with Dwarven Kings, and you've maxed out your armor. Sweet. Let's go in blind, because I don't think... I think for me to finish off that sentence would be an insult to you. Oh shit, they do water damage. And they're immune against water. Bollocks. So, our Sons of Emir can't harm the blue dragons. The blue dragons can't harm our Sons of Emir because everyone is immune to water damage and everyone deals water damage. However, Slutbeard can actually do damage to them, but he will take damage from them. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. So, if I get the giants to run off, no point in them hanging around. Thank you, Blasky. Most appreciated. Hey, if it gets me 10 bits every time, I'll do it non-stop. I'll do it all evening for you, don't worry. I want to go and kill a black dragon with your undead party. What if your subscriber found it funny because he kept attacking but nothing was happening? They do, but they will still attack, won't they? They won't just defend. So I think we should get Slutbeard to wait, because we want him to take damage before he attacks, so then he'll heal himself. That's a very handily placed miss. Okay. Chunk of postdoc salary. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. That's sweet postdoc salary. How much did that heal? Almost back up to full health. He's missing about 11 HP. Might have to use some of these potions. I'm going to do the same. Get him to wait. You can Scarper. Can we actually do this? I think they're going to outdamage the healing that Slutbeard is doing, but this dragon is, well, it's dead now. Okay, this is going fairly well. Can we pull this off? This would be a cracker if we could. No, don't miss, you little shit. Come on. No, no, I'm warning you. Come on, do it. Thank you. I think we're fine. We're just about healing enough with the Unholy Dagger to keep him going. How much XP? I don't think we're going to find out because there's going to be so much experience for one unit. He's just going to level up and we'll never know to max level. I didn't want to fight the blue dragon. Goes in blind, in ruin, and finds two of them. Yeah, that's how we do it. The dagger is just mental. It's not even the rock planter, Blasky, it's that dagger. The unholy dagger. Totally OP. For 100 gold. I think I enjoyed the bits more. In fact, I definitely enjoyed the bits more. Thank you. And a fireward scroll. Seriously. Thank you, game. Thank you for the trolling. No XP for the... Presumably not. I don't know whether they do get some experience because I think the units have to be present during the death of a unit, do they not? No idea. I'm not sure on that one. Slutbeard is max level. I'll still do a little bit of scouting around the map because we've got a little bit of exploration to do. Why not? Well, we've got to find this clan statue first of all. I get the feeling if a unit runs away they don't get experience or they get a vastly reduced amount. Because if memory serves, if halfway through a fight a Baroness gets a unit to flee, that's her special ability, she gets enemy units to flee. They will still get some experience, but it's like 1 or 2, I think. He needed the XP on all the leader. Oh shit. Yes, yes. Oh, I bolted up, didn't I? You're right, Alk. Ah. That was uncalled for, wasn't it? I should have got them to stick around. They'd have got some experience. Never mind. I'm not reloading. I'm not doing that fight again. I think I aged 15 years. Final upgrade perk for Slut-Beard. What do we think? I'm not too fond of any of the wards, to be honest. Natural healing we've got from the Unholy Dagger. That was the problem with the whole Dragons versus the Giants thing, Blasky. The Dragons did water damage and were immune to water damage. The Giants did water damage and were immune to water damage. So those 4 units weren't able to do any damage to each other. The Dragons were able to do damage to the Rod Planter, and the Rod Planter was able to do damage to them. That's why I thought so that they should just run off. But what Alka's suggesting is if we just let this Giants just stand there, they would have got some experience from that fight just by watching. It would seem. Never mind. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Based on that fight, maybe we should go for accuracy, just to make sure that Slut-Beard will not miss in battle. I think it's between accuracy and maybe arcane power, but that relies on us getting a fairly good talisman. Prophetess and a Hierophant. Yeah, that sounds very fishy. Pain, Prophetess and a Hierophant. That's a bit OTT anyway, isn't it? All you need is a Prophetess. She's the one with the cure ability, so she can cure the paralysis. I'm going to go for talismans, because I think we can get a spell which will increase his accuracy anyway, which solves that problem. So let's go for arcane power and see if we can get our hands on a decent talisman. Might already have one. Got staff. That's a no. Never mind. I will have a look around for one though. Might find one in a ruin, which is full of blue dragons, perhaps. Hello, who are you? Would you like to be my friend? No. Probably not. Ignis Demonia. Okay. Hang on a second. That's an orc champion being led by a goblin. What happened there? Severe case of maladministration, I think. Oh, shit. There's someone in that city. So I think that's the end of Morgbeard. I'm sorry. Just want to warn you now, just so you can prepare yourself. If you want to leave the room just momentarily. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's got some anti-paladins as well. That's a fairly powerful army. What level is he? Now level 3, because we let him level up. I'm sorry, Morgan. So sorry. Your sacrifice means that we could get that infernal mana though. Granted, she is the one that gets hit all the time. As in paralysed. When I was using the Prophetess and Misrael to defeat Uther, the only one to get paralysed until the end, yes. Sorry. Vengeance will eventually be ours. Not immediately though. I can't deliver immediate vengeance. I'm sorry. Wow, he's put the goblin on the front line as well. What an ass. We shall make him pay with blood. There you go. Get wrecked. Moving on. Troll easily dealt with because he only has an initiative of 40. We can steamroll most of these now. It's quite satisfying in a way, but in another way it's not as satisfying because you don't really have to think a great deal. Not that thinking is my strong point, of course. No, that was wrong. I was going to keep you there, wasn't I? I need to do some upgrading. Was I toying with the idea of building another upgrade structure? Because we have a novice in one of our armies. Let's go with an alchemy tower, so we can get some alchemists. They're always fun. They're one of the most fun units in the game, I think. Not necessarily the best, but the most enjoyable to use. When you get to the end of the battle and you just say, who do I want to give an extra turn to? It's great fun. Easy to take all the capitals in this map. House Orc. We have neither means by which to paralyse the capital guardians, nor do we have any healing. We've got a lot of HP, don't get me wrong, but so does the capital guardians. Unless you have a sneaky little strategy in mind. Just an orc, really. You're going to make me do this, game. Right, that's that well and truly. No, there's another orc down here. But I thought we were going to have to go down here to find this dwarven statue, but must be in the other way. See, I don't know whether this direction is the south, or that direction is the south, or that direction is the south. Because it's that kind of strange isometric view. I don't really know which way is south, or north, or anything. Bye. HP and frostbite and armor. I mean, granted, if we get the Sons of Ymir a couple of levels up, they will get bonus frostbite damage as well. The only downside is that it doesn't stack. If it did, then Agony City for the Capital Guardians. Did certainly not the case. Again, sorry if I'm just breezing through this, but I feel as if we've reached that tipping point where it's just like, meh, auto-resolve that shit. One giant versus one green dragon. Both of them heal at the end of their turn. Neither of them could damage the healing. Which one won? Or was it a stalemate? Did they just end up in some sort of loving embrace? And then fathered some sort of strange dragon giant hybrid. Just like in the movies. We've got humans. Hello, humans. Oh, we've got human walls as well. Kinda want to know what's going on down there. Let's keep on investigating this part of the map though first. I get the feeling that we're going to skip some content if we're going to go down there. So let's go back and see if we can find this. Whatchamacallit? Statue. Frostbite? Yes. Ow. Frostbite on you. Yes. And death for you. Only stalemate you've ever seen. Cool. Yeah, you don't get a lot of that in Heroes because you don't really tend to have a lot of immunities and things like that. So there's always a way for you to get out of it. Shantiri Giant. What does that belong to? What faction is that? Never heard of it before. It sounds like Academy to me. Also, if you're... Are you still doing the Necromancer campaign? You are, aren't you? If you're doing the Necromancer campaign, they're always fighting the Academy dudes, aren't they? Oh, hello. Another level up for the Son of Ymir. He's doing up to... Wow. Frostbite damage is increased by 50%. Up to 45. Damage gets an extra 15 up to 165 and he gets an extra 50 HP. That's fairly epic. Whew. Another couple of those would be lovely. Yeah, I can imagine if we get those Sons of Emir another couple of levels, I would feel confident or indeed cocky enough to go after a Capital Guardian. It's listed as low difficulty. Oh, I see. Lovely. Takes up to green dragons. I mean, is it me, or is it always a bit disappointing to get to the tier 7 stuff in Heroes just to find out that it's another dragon? I was really excited when they replaced the Death Dragons in... What is it, Death Dragons? Skeletal Dragons, whatever it is, in Hero 6 with the Fate Spinners, was it? They looked awesome. I don't know, I just think it's a bit of a cop-out. Highest level unit, just stick a dragon in there. That'll do. That's what everyone expects, isn't it? Dragon OP. I'm going to go after this ruin for more green dragons. Ooh, these are level 3 with a very strange amount of HP. That's weird. This is just like a custom unit. It's bizarre. Man-at-Arms level 3 with a strange amount of HP as well. Whatever, I'll go with it. Take down that guy. Aha. Doesn't look like anything like a dragon. Ah, is it a bit like the Sanctuary? Is it Sanctuary? In Heroes 6, they had dragons, but it was like more like, I think they were called Kirins instead, were they not? It was like one of those Chinese type dragons, the big long ones, like that. They look pretty cool. Slutbeard's looking a bit beat up, which is sad. Needs another blood infusion. We could potentially just stick him on the back line for a battle or two, just to get him healed up. Are we feeling confident enough to go in blind with Slutbeard having this much damage? Tell you what, let's swap that one out and you can take a swig of that one. It gets him mostly healed up. Oh, is that it? Slightly disappointed. I will... Yeah, you can attack. Just want to avoid the damage from the troll because it's quite a lot. It's a walking dragon, not a flying one. Ooh. No wings, no fire breath, super slow. Ooh, even better. Looks like a Komodo dragon. Nice. Kudos to them for thinking outside the box. That's all I can say. Right, you smack him. Oh, why couldn't you just kill him? Why don't you just die? Yeah, the Kirin. The ones that flew around, they left a trail of electricity behind them. That looks super cool. It's bugging you that Nibiros is not dead yet. You're still going for it. You killing the video will be epic. If you do manage it, drop me a link to the video, please. There's another level up for our Son of Emir. Be less happy using Grand Inquisitors and will be frustrating because I will probably not be done until the end of the month. Going back and having to go through with Grand Inquisitors is just for the mind immunity, is it not? 100 gold and a Banner of War. Increases by 20% the damage inflicted by all units in the party. Oh. Oh. Oh yes. Oh, we've got the Banner of Protection, which only reduces damage by 10%. Oh, that's tempting. What do we think? What do we think, laddos? If we go with that, damage from these guys is up to 198. With Slutbeard, that's over 300. It's over 300. Yeah, that's 300, and I can't work out. 304. I think you should do it without using Grand Inquisitors. That would make me very proud of you, Penn. Well, not much left to do other than to end our turn. Very little action from any of the other factions, really. Empire are our allies, so not much coming from them. That's just obnoxious. But we could have the revenge that Morgan seeks. So I think that was the party that killed them. Not too bothered about going up against Imperial Assassins, I'll say that much. Nitashi. That sounds Japanese. In fact, it sounds like some sort of Japanese car manufacturer or something. We'll have power steering with Nitashi. Sorry, that's racist. Slightly. Just slightly. Ugh. Slightly concerned about... Oh, he gets his go first. Great. So we need a good blood transfusion. There we go. I'm going to kill him because he hadn't took his turn yet. And that would have just been damage back to Slutbeard. A little bit of area effect damage from those. Did he years ago with him, but it was on normal. Oh yeah, you mentioned you're on very hard at the moment, aren't you? It is no surprise then. I'm impressed you managed to get as far as you did. You could be sneaky and... Oh, thank you very much. That's very nice of you. I was going to be sneaky and go back there for a heal. Maybe you don't need it actually. Maybe we can just go around sapping the life of all of these foolish neutral units. Can you kill him? And then we get to drain all 240 of this unit's HP. Lovely. I'm going to take some damage from the Goblin Archer. 2 lots, should I say. That's not a double attack. They just went a bit apeshit with the initiative there. All of our units had the same initiative. So it was just the roll of the dice. I mean, there's not a great deal left to do, other than just to wreak havoc around the map, really. Let's just outfit that. I'll maybe transfer Pizza Beard over, because we're not going to see any threats come from this area, because this is just a dead end. It's mainly going to come from down here. Or up there, actually. They can come from that capital and round. So this is fully debuffed. And with buffs on yours. Hang on, who are you playing as? The Empire. You should have loads of buffs, should you not? I'm assuming you've got the Mind Immunity spell as well, which you're casting. Or are you going in without buffs? I can't remember what you mentioned. If you had any kind of restrictions. I might just quickly take that city just for the heals, and because we can, of course. And then I might just make a more concerted effort to try and find this clan statue and move along the quest a little bit. Oh no, that's not going to happen. That's just not cricket. I'm sorry. Bye to you. Ooh, you've got an anti-paladin. And she's level 2. Okay. This seems worth fighting. This could be interesting. Smack. Yeah, that's what I expected. But she is now dead. Then again, the dwarf is now dead as well after he attacks. Miss, 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 miss. No. Okay. It could have gone better. Can we kill him with a yeti? A simple yeti? Yeah, he's running off. Fine. We might be able to chase him down. The leader is dead, so she's not going to move that far. Then again, our leader is dead. Well, give it a bloody good go. Hang on a second. Can I... Oh, I need death mana. I thought it was infernal mana. Bollocks. Everything is on and spells. Wanted to do like Demon Ether is not going to happen with no buffs. What kind of leader are you using at the moment, Pain? Is it a mage or a warrior leader? Okay. Heals for everyone. And then I think I might just send him straight back out. Oh, no gold, thanks. Yeah, let's get rid of this troll. Mage. Does he have a fair few ads? So I'm assuming that's where the mage would come in most useful. Look at that, 2 shots to a... Is he level 2 troll? Yeah. Out like a light. How much damage is he mage doing now? I suspect we're going to have to go this way because I don't think we can go any further south. So I think south, in terms of this map and this orientation, is this way, technically towards the bottom left of the screen. Almost 300 plus. Wow. I take it that's with buffs. I want that treasure. So much damage from these guys. It's crazy. Ancient relic. I wonder if we can take down a black dragon. I think we probably can. We've got so much HP. And we're doing so much damage to a single target. I'm pretty sure that black dragon will only be able to get 1 shot off. Yeah, we can catch up to you. The enemy lord must be a warrior lord because he seems to have regenerated a strangely high amount of HP. Which is fine. We'll get him eventually. Right, maker for the end, want to try again. Is it going to be one of those things where you will eventually succeed? Slut-cess, should I say. Surely it's just an RNG type thing. At some point you will get the good roll, not get any of your units paralysed, or you'll find that the units that you don't want to get paralysed are fine, and then you'll just nail it. I think we can deal with these. These are all 40 initiative, so we'll get to go before all of them. So we can focus down you, because you're going to do most damage. And you'll get one-shotted. You will go for, yeah, and then we just get you to kill him and get a full heal. Nice. This party's working so well. We're going for it. Let's go for a black dragon. What's going on with you? The mythological black dragon lives deep in the wastelands. Some say that they live up to 4,000 years. He's got Acid Breath. He's going to do 125 damage. That's more than I was expecting to all units. With the Source of Death type damage. And has 800 HP. What's his initiative? 40. I'm going to say we can take him down in 2 turns, so he'll only be able to attack us once. No. Yes. I was wondering if we could kill him in 1 turn, but that was a little bit too ambitious, I think. That's a fair amount of damage. I mean, that amount of damage would bring most armies down to less than half HP, I would say. But we've stood up very well to it. How much XP though? 1,203. Worth it. That's just a crazy amount. Crazy. Yeah, I'll just revive you with a mana potion. You've got some XP, so I want to keep hold of you. I don't just want to dismiss your dead body. Hang on a sec. You start with travel law, so I might as well put those boots on you. Why not? Put on your booties. How are we doing for time? We were taking down a lot of the neutral units, so that's all out the way. I might just have a quick recap to see how much of the map is undiscovered still. That gives a fairly good idea of how close we are. I would say maybe about a third of the map still is yet to be uncovered. What was this dragon guarding? A royal scepter. Oh, we're right next to a shop as well. Haha. Right, selling time. I might keep hold of this banner just in case. We might need it for the final boss. But time to sell all the shit. Gold ring. Yes, you can go. Potion of air warding. That can go. I don't think we're going to make use of that. Spirit staff. Enchanted units are unaffected by first mind-based attack in battle. Well, I quite like the sound of that. Yes, we are still in an alliance. Hulk. They've not gone completely mental and just broken the alliance just randomly, which is what normally happens. But we've got a Fireward scroll, yes, of course, from that ruin. I'm going to get rid of the Winds of Travel scroll because we should hopefully end up with that other spell, Chant of Hasting. Wotan's Chant scroll is just going to be completely OP on this army. Increases by 50% the damage inflicted by enchanted units. Mastershare Fog of War. I've never done such a thing. I'm not normally one for diplomacy, but I'll certainly give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion. Ancestors Call scroll. That's 2,000 gold. No. No, sir. What we got here? Where is it? Exchange Fog Vision. Declines your offer and refuses to exchange its view of the map with you. Why? There's no good reason. I probably can see more of the map than he can. See, this is why I'm not one for diplomacy. I can't stand rejection. I just want to kill him now. Spurned once again. Let's be careful, and then let's go round and then attack him from the bottom. Always from the bottom. Oh, these guys have a lot of HP. Yeah. We can kill you in one shot. What? We're attacking the giant? What is this lunacy? I was rather hoping he was going to get a level up as punishment for the neutral unit actually attacking one of the giants for a change. Thief. Bye bye. You're healing up nicely. We need to nurture this city. Usual garrison, I think. I get bored with garrisons. I just end up sticking the same units in there. Ah! Ah! Now he comes crawling to us. Well, I don't have any life mana, so you can just go and screw yourself. Perhaps when you are more prosperous. I'm very prosperous, mate. I just don't want your stinking spells. Assuming I don't have the money. What a scrub. I don't want no scrub. They stole our infernal mana. What a bastard. What did that nightmare lose? Presumably they've got an orc or an orc champion in there. Yeah, that'll do it. He did a fair amount of damage though. Just goes to show how powerful that tier 3 summoning spell is. Oh, can I really be bothered with that? No, I can't. We can go around it, so let's do that. It's just not worth the bother. Where the hell is this statue? Hang on, hang on. So we got told to go south from here, which means kind of over here. Oh, something there. Maybe it's just like a crumbled tower, but I'm willing to give it a go. Let's just kill this barbarian chieftain for funsies. Trying to remember what the last boss is going to be like. I don't think it's going to be much of a problem with our current party setup. I mean, when you think about it now, I don't know if because our rod planter is maximum level and is not therefore not getting any more experience. I'm assuming that means his share of experience is now being divided between our giants, which means that we're essentially getting 6 units worth of experience divided up between 2. Which will explain why they're getting ridiculous amounts of experience, especially from that death dragon. Do believe sea serpents have a fairly high initiative, so that might be bad for this son of Emir on the bottom. Although having said that, he's not that far off a level up, so let's see if we can get some maximum trolling going on here. Oh no, my son of Emir, he's so damaged. What will I do? Yeah, oh, funny, he could be healed. Bah! A level up. Loving it. Full heal. Up to 216 damage. 60 damage from the frostbite. 600 HP as well. Ludicrous display. Oh, we've got another ruin. Burned. Or Burndy. Don't know what that's all about. We'll find out in the next turn. That's a level up for Dankbeard. Huzzah! Almost completely leveled up just by killing rod planters and thieves. I think completely leveled up by killing rod planters and thieves. Who are you going to go for? Surely you're not going to take on a garrison. I suppose he could have... No, he can't have those anti-paladins, because they were in that army and they're dead. Who knows? Oh, sod off. Oh shit, I accidentally clicked yes. Oh, well, it shuts them up. Now that we're more prosperous, anyway. I felt sorry for him, really. Oh shit. Yeah, you can have some pathfinding. Why not? Are we going for it? Are we going in blind? Let's do it. Oh, thugs. Why thugs? It's been so long since I've seen a master thug from this angle. That's a fairly cool looking sword. Or big dagger, whatever you want to call it. These, I'm pretty sure these are just a reskinned thief, are they not? The thugs. Also a peasant from this angle, that's novel, isn't it? There we go. We've seen something new today. Well, I have anyway. Also, they have a great attack animation. I suppose I should get Slutbeard to attack the guy with more HP. For siphonings. Thank you. What riches lie within? 112 gold and a bronze ring. Why? Why oh why? Where the hell is this statue? Aha! Oh, it's an Empire statue. Shit. It's the Empire capital. We've gone too far. God knows where we need to go then. I think it's maybe this. Can't say for sure. Oh, she had a zombie. What? What? No. No. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. What? That's just happened. Fine. Fine. I'm not even going to give him a custom name. Because it seems that the game just wants to kill all of our units. That's just bullshit. A banshee and a zombie completely wiping out one of our armies. I suppose we did have a lot of our power consolidated into the giant, didn't we? Oh, sod it. I am beyond caring. I guess it serves me right for spamming the instant resolve button. Thanks, Morgan. Is this your revenge? Because I got you killed. Within 2 turns, wasn't it? To be fair, that's a longer life expectancy than what we used to with rod lanterns. Oh, still can't quite manage it. How far did he get them down? Where was it? Over here? There it is. They look better than they were before. Did he heal them accidentally? Right. You can just go and sod off. Right, let's not do the instant resolve, just in case. He's actually going to be warded. Why has he got a strangely high amount of HP? He's level 4. What's all that about? That's a bit bizarre. Who's she going to paralyse? Yeah, I thought as much. Right, yeah, you need to die. Maybe this is why we lost before. It was just very bad decision making from the AI. We lost the dwarf. That's not unexpected. Fine. It's becoming clear that when they have an upgraded accompanying unit, I should probably take charge of the battle. Swap that out with that, just in case we get attacked by anyone. Come on, replacement Bigard. That's just a thief. Let's... I think we can get rid of this Kraken before it attacks. It's got fairly low initiative. Yeah, 40. That is fine. It's a bit strange that a Kraken is not immune or even warded against water damage. I find that a bit odd. Den is unexplored. Let's find out. Dirty Den. Oh, we've got a green dragon. Nowhere near as powerful as the... what was it? Death Dragon. Oh, Black Dragon, sorry. Death Dragon is a Undead Hordes unit. We might even be able to kill him before he even attacks. GG. Still leaves behind a small pile of bones. Oh, there we go. The proof is in the XP. A paltry 428 instead of over 1200 that we got from the Black Dragon. Another 100 gold. I'm beginning to see a trend. And a rust scroll. That's going to reduce the armour of target units, which is always handy if you go up against the legions, because they have some very, very armoured units. I'm not going to give that a go. We've got something else to garrison. Yeah, it's this place. With another axe thrower, I think. I remember the auto-resolve doing other strange things in this game before. Was it when we were doing the Elven campaign? And I think for some... No, it wasn't. It was the Undead campaign, wasn't it? So when we had weapon immune units, and for some reason they were running off. For no apparent reason. I was doing the auto-resolve, and by the time it had given us the results, some of our units had ran off, or we'd all run off. Or something really stupid like that. Maybe we've got to go past the Empire capital. Maybe that is where our objective lies. Yeah, I feel as if I'm not going in the right direction there. Should we just kill another Kraken? If in doubt, kill a Kraken. That's what my mum used to say. Before she was committed. Alright. The only thing we really seem to be doing in our turn now is just shuffling Slutbeard along a little bit further. I don't know whether you've guessed, but I've kind of given up trying to eradicate the vermin. That is the legions and the undead. Because most of the time you're just pissing in the wind, you're just delaying the inevitable. At the cost of losing more HP on the giants since they will heal anyway. It is worth it just for the trolls, isn't it? Do love a good little bit of level up healing trollage in this game. Sea Siphoned. Ooh. Doragon's Altar. Interesting. Let's just double check what the initiative of a Sea Serpent is. It's 70. It's no wonder he managed to go fast. Good point with the giants, though. And it is good how we managed to manipulate that so that giant actually got attacked quite heavily and then instantly healed it all with the level up. Doesn't get better. It doesn't get any better than that, if you ask me. I get the feeling that the camera did zoom to where we were supposed to go and then covered it up. Or maybe it zoomed to it, but the map was still uncovered, so it made the whole panning to the bit where we're supposed to go completely useless. Although it probably panned in the direction we were supposed to go, so there was that. But generally useless, yeah. Well, that's just rude. The only downside is if we do actually manage to finish this saga tonight. No dialogue with Dorgan's altar. It's fine. Does mean we have to start the Baroness one, and that's not going to be fun, is it? Oh, that's the edge of the map. All right. Watcher, Bernie, how are you doing? How's your evening going? Dobbies? Oh, doubles. Who's doubles? Use the code, damn it. Oh, that reminds me, Perny, have you watched Blasky's stream of Ace Attorney yet? The hilarity is real. Right, let's actually kill this one. Instead of actually wiping out an army on it. Can we do that? You gonna do that for us? Yeah, because they're not even gonna fight. That's alright. Doesn't bother me. Darn it. Still couldn't kill him. We threw literally everything we had at him. Come on. I'm still feeling confident about finishing this up tonight. Tab is open. Tab confirmed. I must warn you, if you do start to watch it, be prepared to lose 5 hours of your life. Because I was watching it as it was going out live on Saturday. And then I looked at my watch and then 2 hours had passed. And I thought, what? Where did that go? I really must go in the shower. Then I'll just watch a bit more. Looked again, and then another hour had gone. Good fun though. Good way to spend a Saturday evening, if you ask me. We've got mermaids. Are you protecting a clan statue? I don't think you are. Looks like you're just protecting that unknown treasure. I like mer people, so I'm going to leave them. I'm not going to kill them. That would just be cruel and unnecessary. What the hell's with all these rod planters? Oh, now you're staying to fight. When you know you don't stand a chance. Thank you. Is this clan statue going to be right at the edge of the map? I mean, looking at the other clan statue, which I think is this one over here, that's pretty much at the edge of the map, so I wouldn't be surprised. It's going to force us to go to each corner or end of the map in some way, shape or form, it would seem. If I had to guess, if I know this game correctly. Who are you dueling? You're dueling a warrior leader, seriously. You have absolutely no chance. I'm sorry. Apologies for that. Okay, so we managed to scare most of those off. That's good. Where the bloody hell's this statue? Oh, it's tempting me with more sea serpents again. I must kill them. The vermin of the seas. You wait, and you kill them. How much is that? 200 XP a pop. Nice. Is that guy just going to stand there all day? I don't think he's actually moved, has he? Maybe he's just continuously getting training from that, yeah, from that unit trainer. Who knows? Another zombie. Why not? Is this the actual one that did kill us before? I think it probably is because she looks like she's level 2. She's got slightly more HP than what you'd expect. And she's running off. What's all this about? No. There we go. Nah. Sweet revenge. Pleasantly surprised that the Empire has not broken their alliance with us. Just out of spite. We did buy a spell off them, so we're keeping them sweet. The Yeti is indeed breathing on them to do damage. As one would expect from a Yeti. He just sneezes. Which is it's quite a good attack, but still not quite as good as the Mountaineer's mini horn, which summons a small ice ball to smash them with his. Who do we have here? Knight, a couple of Imperial Assassins, and a warrior leader. I am not seeing this clan statue anywhere. Oh, hello. Hail, we pray that we find you more friendly than that malicious centaurs that we found to the north. Our centaurs were spellbound. A winged wizard flew through the settlement one day last fall, and centaurs took flight with him. We didn't see him again until now. They have returned in a dazed state with no memory of their enslavement. A bit like a night out in Newcastle. We found the wizard. He is no more, yet people are safe from him henceforth, but there are bigger enemies afoot. Horrible dragons have been awakened by the call of the warring gods. We have heard of your brave encounter with the mage Hugin. Our centaur fellows have been freed by your bravery. Accept this. It will protect your warriors. Tiara of purity. It's just what a dwarf needs, isn't it? Unaffected by enemy thieves. How's that going to help us against dragons, you tit? Staff of Daylight disperses all the fog of war. Farewell. Follow the path. It will lead you to your destination. Ooh, as in the clan statue? What path? That path, that path, that path, or that path? Oh, bullshit. I'm going this path. So it's furthest away from the Valkyrie who told us to go to the south. Should purchase some Yet tissues. I don't get it. Objection. No, it was delightful. Thank you very much for that. Oh god, you're looking very sad. We should go back there. When's the next stream, Blasky? What are you thinking about doing? Called it. Your friendship has been appreciated. Fuck off. Oh, and then that. You turd. Oh, the pure turdiest of all the turds to have ever turded. I mean, he didn't do that much damage in comparison to our maximum HP, but still, the turdness is real. Good evening, Dank. You alright? I mean, you are alright. You definitely didn't die. To a rod planter. No less. we supposed to follow this path? There's another path there. What the frig's going on here? Got another ruin. That'll be fun. Look out. Ooh, look at all that. Double ogre. And orc champion. Yes. I'm up for this. I'm up for double ogre. Goodness. Second thoughts. Right, let's kill the orc champion. Oh god, they're doing 156 damage. Yeah, you need to die. Something with Mike. Probably Rocket League. That'll be it for this week. Cause Colorado. Nice. Are you looking forward to Colorado? Of course you are. I've got Chester to look forward to at the weekend. Ugh. Ugh. The pain. You gotta kill him. Other giant will kill him, and then you suck the life out of him. Blasco. Use the roster scouts them each day. That is true, yeah. I always forget about stupidly obvious things like this. Alk. So I rely on people like you just to keep me right. Is that 397 XP? Lovely. We've got loads of life potions, I believe, because of that silly leader just dying on us. Giving all those potions. So let's do that. And then we'll steal the rest of our life that we need. Look out. Are we going in blind again? Chester, yeah. First time I will have been there. Looking forward to it. They are flying units, yes. This is true. Yeah, this is alright. Not particularly scary. Who's going to do the most damage? Ogre by 10 damage. Fine. I didn't realise I could have one-shotted him. I surprise myself sometimes, I really do. That was a lovely amount of damage there from Slutbeard. He's done it again. One-shotted that chump. Joint favourite city in the world. Wow. Cool. I'm looking forward to it even more now. Another 100 gold. And a summon death scroll. Oh, we're going to have to use this. Yes, sir. I'll take this city. Then I'll stick a mage leader inside it. And then you can have that scroll and then we can summon death. I can't remember what he looks like now. Death hyper's real. Alrighty. And go blind in any room. That double water dragon, a blue dragon, sorry, ruin was fairly hairy. Especially when we missed twice in a row. Uh, 304 damage, yes. I'll show you why, Dank. There's a bunch of masks and arms. I can't remember him. Is this the one that replaces Thanatos or Thanatos? Is that what that summon used to be? It is just death, isn't it? I'm sure. Oh, there it is. Yeah, summons Thanatos. Yeah. So it summoned death, but it actually summons Thanatos. That's how it goes. This is why, Dank, we've got the Banner of War, which isn't going to increase damage inflicted by 20%. So, which means Slutbeard is now doing 304 damage. Sons of Emirs, level 6 now, they're doing 216 damage, 60 damage from Frostbite. Not that far from another level up. So it's yeah, it's going all right. Oh my. Oh my. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's just kill you. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Dank child with the dank facts. They do a lot of that in Disciples, don't they? They take a lot of names from mythology and the like. All right, that's just a random castle. That's great. So let's unload all of our scrolls into this garrison. Then, because we've got enough money, we might as well just recruit a new mage leader here, and then he can use all these scrolls. Because the only leader or leader type that can actually use these scrolls. There we go. No ability. The leader does not possess the ability to use scrolls. It's an inherent ability which comes with mage leaders. Which is why they're another reason why mage leaders are so powerful. I'm going to steal that death mana. Actually, no. Before I do that, I'm going to heal you. Because we're going to end our turn outside the garrison, so we're not going to get that extra HP regen. And that death mana should give us the means to cast Chant of Hasting. I'm happy for just these guys just to fight it out amongst themselves, to be honest. Empire was basically Christians. I do like how the Empire is not your usual run-of-the-mill, oh, do goody-goody type people in this. They have their faults. They have their fair share of corruption and whatnot. Clans, Nordic dwarves, yeah. Legions have their little demonic Latin type language. I don't know, can you link anything in terms of the Undead and the Alkmaar to anything else? Not quite sure. Not too sure. I don't know about the elves either. Probably not. Elves are just typical elves. Faults as corrupt government and tyrants. More or less, yeah. And son of the Emperor just so happens to be possessed by the god of evil. It's the old fairy tale story. Is it worth it actually killing that ogre? Might get a level up for this son of a mayor by doing so. While we're here. While we're in the area. Be rude to otherwise. Rude not to, should I say. If we kill an orc, I think our sons of Emir can actually take down this ogre. You'll see I've flipped the battle side as well. Because I'm sick of you looking at our units on the top. I thought I'd flip things around a bit just to make things more interesting. It's always good to see the units from the other side. You never really normally get to see the neutral units from the other side. Another level up for Son of Emir. He is up to level 7, 650 HP. Stupid amount. With how much damage is he doing now? It's 234. 75 damage from the frostbite now. Lord of the Rings health. But with centaurs. Don't forget the centaurs. Unless they are Lord of the Rings and I've forgotten about them. I don't think they are. Orb of water. Whoopee. Right, level you up. Let's bring forth... who do we want? Alkweed. I don't think you've been a dwarf yet, have you, Elk? You can be the Lawmaster. No, I'm not going to have a Yeti, because that's not been working out very well for us. Have him, and Dwarf, and another Dwarf. We'll put a Yeti in the garrison, and an axe thrower, and another one. That will do. We need a target to cast Thanatos on, though. Give me a target, and I shall pelt them with the god of death. Maybe the Empire. Because that's one of their main armies, isn't it? That'll teach them for breaking the alliance and immediately casting a spell on us. So that was just bullshit. Casted on the traitors. I like the way you think, Dank. Sadly we can't do it, so you'll kill 2 of them. 2 lots of Empire. 1 is good enough. Should we just cast it now? I kind of want to see what it looks like. Let's do it. Which one do we need? Summon Thanatos. Level 5 summon. Not very often you get to see this. Where are we summoning in him? Him in, should I say. Down here. Let's cast it there so you can see him in all of his glory. Oh wow. What's this? Death comes forth by Mortis's command to fell the mortal armies of Earth. 300 HP. Immune to death and poison. He's going to do... it's a single target damage. 70 initiative. 150 damage with 40 poison. Holy shit balls. And he looks ridiculously awesome as well. Let's see him in battle. Should I flip it over so he's on the top? I probably should. Where is it? Flip battle sides. You can use summons to buy spells from shops too. Can you imagine Death just riding in there? Hello, I'd like to buy a spell. Just take it. Just take any spell. That's fine. Seriously, we're having a special. If you call Death, you can have any spell. Any spell you like. Seriously. There he is, floating away there. With many arms. Who will be the first to die? Eyes up against Imperial Assassins. Who's not going to be able to do any poisoning. I'm sorry. Wow. I wonder if they're going to actually be able to kill him. Because they've got a priest as well. Oh, no, that's him dead. Poison, so he's dead. Oh no, they're going to kill him! No! One lucky Imperial Assassin and a priest are going to get all the experience. Excellent to see this summon again, isn't it? Off he pops. Is that it? 133 experience. I would feel a bit shortchanged, having going up against Death himself and coming out victorious. Flip it, mate. Flip that Death. Also, good evening to you, Hubba. Is an immunity to poison same as Death immunity? Oh yeah. I hadn't seen that actually. I just read that as if it was just a normal standard thing. Never mind. Maybe should have used him to buy a spell. Also, we didn't see what kind of sound effects we got from him. Oh well. That was fun. We've also got some very good spells in scroll form. We've got Wotan's Chant. Increases by 50% the damage inflicted by enchanted units. That's getting used on the last boss just to see how ridiculously powerful we can make our giants. We're having a special on spells that summon death. Yep. End of the season discount sale. Where the bloody hell is this clan statue? Seriously? Oh, hello. Oh, this is the actual statue which is talking to us. Halt, now listen. You have a great test before you. What are your plans? If you wish to let fly the magic of the dwarves and overpower the foe this way, step onto the southernmost island here. If you wish to crush the worm with warrior might, the might that the gods gave the clans, step onto the northernmost island there. If you wish to lend Wotan your strength to defend against the darkness hovering over our realm, step onto the middle island here. Right. I'm assuming he's talking about these islands. What do we think? Can I have a recap of the options, please? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at a butterfly. I'm so sorry. So we've got Magic of the Dwarves, southernmost island. Warrior Might, northernmost. Lending Wotan strength, middle island. I would guess, based on our current army composition, Warrior Might would be it, wouldn't it? Step onto the southernmost island. That seems to make the most sense to me, considering we've got two Sons of Mimir. I can't remember what I went with last time. Then again, it was many, many years ago I played this mission. Warrior Might it is, I think. Northernmost island, which would make it that one. Yes, we must face this menace. The dwarves are not known for their cowardice, after all, but why do you test us so? It is inadvisable to take such an attitude. There are other responsibilities, but no matter, the choice has been made. Still, I can help you. Take this armor. Ring of the Ages. Leader equipped with this item inflicts 40% more damage in battle and initiative increases by 25%. Don't we already have that? There are other ancestors who can be awakened to help Wotan. Go to them. They are here. Yes, I know, you just showed us. It's going to make us go to the far corners of the map. Thank you, Hel. I remember hearing of your great deeds as a youngster. You were one of the fiercest warriors of the 5th Age who will spread the tales of your greatness once more. What greatness? He's just a glorified quiz show host. For the Norns. Oh, wow. We're just wearing the Ring of Strength, which increases damage by 20%. We can replace it with the Ring of Ages, which is going to increase it by 40% and increase initiative by 25%. Yes, I will be having that. Thank you. That's going to bring his damage up to 355 with an initiative of 61. Summon a rock on those statues. Can that be done? Could have summoned death on the statues. That would have been a good laugh, wouldn't it? Hello, I'm a dwarf. I'm just a little bit big. I've just had a very rapid growth spurt. I'm definitely not death. Oh, yeah, it worked. It's Rigger. Thank you, my clan's fellows. Wotan awaits my help. But the end of the Ragnarok is near. Outside is gaining ground. Wotan wishes for me to give you this, to aid in the fight here in the realm. Oh, that's the problem. It's going to give us an item, and then it's just going to disappear, isn't it? High Father Staff. Heals 60 points of at the centre of the spell area. Oh, that's just bollocks anyway. It's no good. The worm is still too strong for us. The worm vanquishes the Iron Hill armies without any trouble. They haven't even wounded the worm at all. If we only had more armies so we could swarm the beast. Well, let us try what the Valkyrie suggested. It's not too far to the shrine. It may be our only chance. What shrine? The last one. The one over here. Is that what you're on about, mate? Sounds a bit like the judge from Ace Attorney. I'm definitely not the judge from Ace Attorney. What was that? My hearing's gone again. I'm sorry. Should we send this rock up against the dragon? Oh, he doesn't have the movement points. You can move them with summons too. So the summon will disappear and then just drop the item though, won't it? I'm not bothered about that stuff, I'll be honest. So that's alright. I'll send Slutbeard over to this statue though, because that statue is not that far away from Nidhogg anyway. So we could do that. That's not too much of a problem. Okay. We might not see any more levels for our Sons of Emir, which would be sad. Hell is the strongest warrior. No, he's legged it. It was a Lawmaster though, which does make me question that. I would at least expect it to be a King's Guard, or a Dwarf King. Not some old codger which just blows on his horn. That's Rolf Harris. Is Rolf Harris the strongest warrior? No. Will we export this leader to expansions? If yes, there is another good banner. What banner would that be, Alk? We have exported all of our road planters so far, so they are all safe. If the mood takes us and we do the expansions, we could potentially do Servants of the Dark and Guardians of the Light with road planters. I think I might need a little bit of a break first, but yeah, that's entirely possible. We could do that. Oh, plus 20 resist. Sweet. Let's have a quick look up here. Just interested in case we miss something of importance. Anything of impotence. Let's just kill some Empire scum while we're there. Yeah, you'd better run. Ha ha ha. Mr. General. Feedback potion, lovely. Wondering if we actually have enough power to take down a Capital Guardian. Would that be sneaky? Of course you can have D3. I think I mentioned before, I'm lining up, I think, an Iron Man Disciples 3 challenge. I think that's what we're going to go for. I might even, if I go completely insane, do Disciples Sacred Lands on stream. Might even go through some of the additional quests that they give you. Maybe in an Iron Man mode capacity. If I do that though, I'm going to have to keep autosaves on for Sacred Lands, because that game is prone to just having a complete fit and just throwing you out at random moments. Did he just get his ass handed to him by a bunch of thugs? Wow. Master Thug unscathed. Oh, I suppose he is on the back line. Oh, bless him. Couldn't have happened to a nicer chap. Anywho, where are we going? That's just going to be Empire lands, isn't it? They've got a city there, and then the capital's going to be there. That is going to be Undead lands. So that's essentially going to be their capital. I might venture up, kill this red dragon, because I feel the need to just kill all the dragons in this. Just to say that we've done it. Whoa! What the hell's going on here? researched the Chant of Hasting yet? No. I will upgrade your city for you. That's no problem. Successfully start streaming the game. The struggle is very real, Dank. Boots of 7 leagues. That increases it by 60%, doesn't it? Those boots. Bootgasm. Bit of Dragicide incoming. Present the evidence, Your Honour. Because judges present evidence, of course, don't they? They do in Ace Attorney. Anything goes in this shit show of a game. That's such a good game, though. The first time you play through it is just mind-blowing. What have we got here? Evil End? No, another nightmare. Don't you dare touch the Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's in defense position, so there's nothing we can do about it. That's fine. Okay, let's go after this red dragon. I'm going to have a quick look at this shop, just in case there are any permanent stat increasing potions. There is not. In which case I can sell this crap. Staff of Daylight, that's... How much mana do we need for that? We could have actually casted that. Would have despised all of the fog of war. Never mind. We will manage somehow. What's the easiest way to get to you? Kind of want to uncover the map as I go, but I fear the only thing that we're actually going to find is the Undead Capital. So I'll just go around. The best part about it, Blasky, is that it's been so long since I played it, I've forgotten a lot of the solutions to the problems. You know, to the court cases and the pressing and the evidence presenting. So I couldn't have spoiled it for you even if I wanted to. I knew the passport one, and the passport one was fantastic. I said, oh my god, it's 9 hours forward instead. No, mind blown. That was good. That was well played. Well played, Japan. It is. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, that is the easiest one that you played through because it's the introductory one. It's like the tutorial court case. After that, it's just it gets to the point where you can just be sat there milling over someone's testimony for at least about half an hour, thinking, I can't find any holes in this. It's great. Never played it, Dank. If you want to find out what it's all about, check out the VOD on Blasky's channel. He played it on Saturday. It was a drunk stream. It was a drunk scream as well. Blasky and one of his friends, Mike, played it, and it is hilarious. It seriously is. You will not regret it. I would, if you're not too sure if you're going to play it or not, watch through their attempt at the first court case. That's the tutorial court case. So you're not really spoiling anything for yourself by watching them go through the first court case. Watch them play through that, and then it gets much harder after it, and then you'll have a fairly good idea of whether you're going to enjoy the game or not. Or you can just enjoy those two playing it, which is what I'm going to do. Because it was absurdly funny. I'm quite surprised you managed to hold up with a Welsh accent for so long, Blasky. I mean, that was about 5 hours worth of a solid Welsh accent, just constantly. That deserves a medal right there, just for that. Alright, what are we up against? Red Dragon. Is this the most powerful dragon? Quite possibly. I think it does just as much damage as the... What was the other one? Black Dragon, wasn't it? Hang on a second. Hold the phone. Yep, we've got a Fire Ward scroll. There we go, that's getting cast. For maximum trollage. So all of Slutbeard's units are now going to be unaffected by the first fire-based attack in battle. And before yesterday's Attorney stream, I couldn't do better than Blasky, seriously. I couldn't do better than his stream, so I'm happy to hand over to him. And that, and I've already played through the entire game, so it wouldn't be as enjoyable for me. I'm having much more fun watching someone else play through it. It's not like you achieved much more than the tutorial. Oh, you achieved much more than that, my friend. What we're up against here. Red Dragon. The mythological red dragon can be found near lava pits and volcanoes. Some say that they live up to 4,000 years. 800 HP, 125 damage. That is the same as a black dragon. Only their source of damage is fire instead of death. They are more powerful than death dragons because death dragons can be, black dragons, because they can be very much exploited by the undead. Can we kill them in one turn? I think we can. One turning a red dragon. 1,191 experience. Get in my belly. That was glorious. We have reached the pinnacle of power in Disciples when you can finish off a red dragon without any buffs, without any spells, apart from a Fire Ward, which we didn't need anyway, in one turn. Giant defends first run. So leader has 2 attacks. I don't get you, Dank. We were Fire Warded anyway, so it didn't really matter. Thank you, Blasky. It's very kind of you. It's not some sort of strip show, you know. Ring of Ages for the win, absolutely, yeah. How much damage did he do? So about 350 damage, wasn't it? Yeah. Unlimited power. More is the pity. If I could, I would. I'd get my nips out any day for you. You know it. I'm still feeling confident. We could just make an absolute rush for this final, well, I'm hoping final clan statue, which will be the last one we need to visit before we take on the final boss. I'm still feeling fairly fresh. Blasky's bits is keeping me going, of course. Let's just lock this in now. Let's just go for these dragons. Let's kill the dragons, go for the clan statue, and final boss. And then we'll see what time it is. Maybe see what time it is before we go for the final boss, and possibly see about going for a Capital Guardian. Maybe. It would invoke the bit rain. It would invoke the tit rain. No, let's face it, that would just be tit pain. Speaking of pain, I wonder if he's killed Neberos yet. Bless me, he was getting very frustrated about that, wasn't he? Holy shit, look at all the runestone mana we've got. We've got over 5,000. It's just crazy amounts. We have enough money or mana for Chant of Hasting, so let's get that on the go. Might have enough movement to take down the first of the dragons. Come on. Yep. That's a yes. I'm going to flip this round battle-wise, just so we can see this white dragon in all of its glory, because it is very, very beautiful. Rape some guardians. I will consider it. There we go, that's the white dragon. Mythological white dragon is a rare and beauteous sight. Some say they live up to 3,000 years. So it's like a wee baby. It's going to do 110 damage. It's kind of like in the middle between the green dragon and red and black dragons. And obviously it's of the element of air, so it's immune against and does air damage. Rip blue eyes. Oh, I didn't realise that was the blue eyes. It doesn't have blue eyes. It's got like a strange creamy kind of custard eyes. Custard eyes burning like fire. Lovely. And then one turn, that red dragon, and then we'll have a little bit of a prayer at the statue, and then I think we'll wrap this up. I'm going to say it's been a slight anticlimax with this final mission. As soon as we got those Sons of Emir, in fact, as soon as we got the Ice Giants, that was it. No chance. Custard eyes, of course, is a very unique medical condition where you will actually cry custard from your eyes. That's where that song came from. Both Simon and Garfunkel suffered from that. They would actually just cry over a sponge pudding and then enjoy it. True fact. Red dragon, here we go. It sounds lovely, doesn't it? It's like salty kind of custard. Ooh, this one has more HP and it's level 2. Can we kill it? 138 damage to all units. It's still not going to kill. It's still not even going to do half damage to us, let's face it. 360 damage. I think it's the frostbite that's going to kill it. Death by frostbite. There we go. Another level up for the Son of Emir. Level 8, 700 HP, 252 damage, 90 damage from the frostbite. Holy shitballs. Somehow the Hastabal has been looted, despite the fact that no one actually has access to this area. What was in the Hastabal? That is the question. How strange. Jury's out on that one. If Sons of Emir are this powerful, how powerful is Emir? Good question. Let's have a quick look. There you go, descended from the greatest dwarven warrior that ever lived. I thought that was Hell. Hang on a second. Fake news. I'm calling fake news on this. Where was Hell? Did he say he was the greatest dwarven warrior? No. Oh well. He didn't claim to be that, after all. I think we just bigged him up a bit too much. It's, I can't read his name. Gefjon? Or Gefjon? Is that one of those J's that you pronounce as a Y? So you've come at last. I need you to help break this horrible torpor. Ah, Wotan awaits. Before I go, I must thank you. This is the Tome of Arcanum. Please help by awakening the other ancestors to battle alongside Wotan in the other world. That allows us to equip and use orbs in battle. That's completely useless. Why don't you just take the use orb spell? We have had word from the Iron Hill forces. It seems that the Werdum is showing signs of weakness. Destroy the great worm Nidog. Shit's getting real. There we go. That's our final objective for the entire saga. I'm going to have a quick look up here. Ooh, ruined tower, and it's very big. That's quite a big erection there. Are we going to go on blind again? You definitely get behind savoury custard. That's just gravy, isn't it? Let's just face it. It's just yellow gravy. That's what I've just described. Gravy eyes. It does exist. It's gravy. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm up for a bit of blind plundering. I don't think there's anything that's going to take us down. Famous last words. Let's go for it. Is that it? I'm so disappointed. It's the Orc King. And he's still only a level 1. It's very underwhelming. And he misses anyway. Ah, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? So sad. I was expecting triple dragons from this one, I've got to say. Considering we've been in a ruin which was about half the size and it contained 2 blue dragons. It's not the same without mine, I know. He's got a lot of studying to do though, bless him. That's what he's up to this evening. Because as much as he likes disciples, you've got to get your schooling out the way. Look at that frostbite damage. Crazy amounts. I'm sure he'll be watching on the VODs. If you are, hi mine on the VODs. I'm doing this for you, baby. Everyone say hi to mine. 58 gold. Oh, Titan's Might Potion. Has Slutbeard actually taken the Titan's Might Potion, which will increase permanently his damage by 10%? He has. I'm going to have to give it to the most powerful son of Emir, pushing his damage up to 277 damage now. Thank you, Blasky. Right. The knight is still fairly young, so I'm going to go for clans, guardian. Did I really just spell guardian that way? Bashing. Clans, guardian, bashing. Which of the capital guardians would you like me to go against? Would you like to go for Empire, Legions, or Undead? That is the next question. Mission 2 he had it probably. Wow, how can you know this game inside out? It's scary. Of course he'll see it on the tubes. He does watch the videos on the YouTube channel as well. So he'll be there. If you are there, mind, post a little comment saying hi back, please. Empire betrays us. That's it, isn't it? Those cuts run deep. Are we going for some Empire bashing? Let's do it then. We'll speed through it. I'll just literally go directly to there. It's not going to take long because we've got huge amounts of movement, and I'll just pop a Chant of Hasting as well. It was inevitable, wasn't it? It was only a matter of time before they broke the alliance. Always happens. Well, it always happens to me anyway. It's probably because I never buy any spells off them. Although I accidentally bought that spell, and that's when they betrayed us. Do I have armor spells? Probably not. I'll probably research one. There's a magic tower there. I'll have a look to see. I'm not even entirely sure if I have Ice Shield. I'll have a look. Keep mana for Chant of Hasting and potions. Clan spells, yeah, they're on par, if not better than the Empire spells. I do like the ward spells that the Empire has, though. You get a lot of utility out of those. Let's have a look at this tower. What you got for me? Torsiomenta. That's going to be a debuff. We don't want debuff, we want buffs. So we want spells from the Empire or the Mountain Clans. Where the Mountain Clans? You can... Fight and then come back several times. I never considered that strategy. It is intriguing. What can we research? Oh, we need life mana. We don't have it. No. Oh, we do have Ice Shield. There we go. Let's research Vithar's might. Why not? We do have a potion of protection, a potion of invulnerability, and a tree bark potion. Wonder how much damage Slutbeard's going to do. If we can max out his damage, but then also max out his armor, and then he just goes one-on-one with Mizrael, he might be able to solo a Capital Guardian with this Unholy Dagger, which drains HP. What do we think? Think it's possible? It'd be pretty awesome. Oh, there's the Empire Capital. I'm going down here. I thought it was down here. What's all this part about then? That little Empire sub-city or something. Whoops. Completely did not realise that we'd uncovered the Empire Capital. Foolish. Come on, you've lost anyway. There we go. No, I don't want to fight, thank you. Keeping a Ymir for the frostbite damage. D2 artisan showing up on Twitch. No, it's on your retro. Must be special snowflakes. The Disciples 2 Dark Prophecy art has never showed up. I've sent it in, but it's not been accepted yet. Rise of the Elves had. Is Rise of the Elves showing up? Because that was accepted, so that Rise of the Elves has this box art on Twitch. Let's save it again, because we're about to go in. What did I call it again? Clan's Guardian bashing. Give me your nut. I beg your pardon. Naughty sausage. Should we use this now? Is the question. Oh, where's my thing gone? Let me just move this up. That sorted it. There we go. I don't know why that just suddenly disappears. Rust scroll. No, no. We've got Wotan's chant. I don't know why it does that. OBS hates me. Rip my life. Let's do it. So we'll do Wotan's chant. Last is joke. Okay. Last boss. I was beginning to think so, yeah. Alg. So let's pop our potions. That's not the right person. It's you. Right. He's doing max damage. He's doing max damage. He's doing max damage. So these potions are useless. Potion of striking, I want you to hit every single time. Potion of speed, I'm not really that bothered about. Take it or leave that. I want you to have the potion of vulnerability. Go up to 80. I could swap that out with that banner. He's still doing max damage, so swapping that banner out doesn't reduce his actual damage, but gives him his armor up to 90. So we've maxed out. Yep, way ahead of you, Alk, for a change. These guys, well, he's maxed. He is 8 damage. Sorry, yeah, 8 damage off maximum, so that's fine. I'm not bothered about that. That is the stronger of the Sons of Ymir, so he can have the tree bark potion and also the potion of protection. We'll get this one to run off if necessary. I think that's it. Go for it. Oh no, spells. Oh, I could have just done the ice shield. I'll do ice shield anyway. I can't think of anything else that we could cast. Strength, but we're already maxed out. No, I think that's it. Attack first with a high level Ymir. Yes, he will do more damage with the frostbite, won't he? Yes. Got you. Oh, I forgot to use the Tome of Arcanum. No, we're doomed to fail. Let's give it a go. Okay. Oh, you put frigging apprentices on the front. What bullshittery is this? Okay, well I need to probably kill you and then absorb your power. Or HP. I can't believe I'm having to cut my way through apprentices to get to the Capital Guardian. It's craziness. I think I might just let that son of a Mia die. Because I want to start the damage on this guy. Ugh, 40 damage. It's not a lot. I think that a lot of damage is going to come from the frostbite, isn't it? Right, you're dead. So we have to get this son of a Mia to attack him first. So he's going to do 90 frostbite damage. Right, let me just look at this. Slutbeard is got 321 HP. If he attacks him, he's going to absorb 10 HP from it. You wait. So he's going to keep on healing himself a fair bit. $90 damage from frostbite. Holy shit. Might be able to do this. Don't care if the Sons of Ymir die. That's fine. I might use some health potions on him to keep him going, because the frostbite is doing all the work for us. Yeah, that's fine. Well, we can do this. True dank. That is the true power of the Son of Ymir against these Capital Guardians. Got to keep you going though. Can't let the frostbite run out and not be able to reapply it. So close. I think he might actually die from the frostbite the next turn. Yeah, that's it. GG. In terms of how much XP we got from that, we will never know. Let's have a look at this guy just so you can see the guy that we've just killed. Misrael was sent to aid the human empire in their holy quest. He guards the human capital against any invaders, never leaving it unprotected. 900 HP, maximum amount of armor. 250 damage to all units with the source of life, so there is no immunity or wards against that. We've conquered Empire. And we get absolutely bollocks all. Wasn't that worth it? And we got celerity and healing. And all of its spells. That's just a small chance for that to happen, I believe, is it not? I think it's only a certain chance for you to actually take the faction spells that you've just killed. It's as if they just burnt all their resources, just as we were about to kill the Capital Guardian. Fuck that. I'm not getting anything out of those, the bastards. Let's give that life potion to him. Swap the banner over. I'm rather happy with that. It was the frostbite that did everything. As you predicted, Alk. As everyone predicted. Very happy. And I think we've got enough time to finish off the final boss as well. So let us do it. I couldn't do the last mission without taking out a Capital Guardian. I'm not going to do all the Capital Guardians because I do want to go to bed at some point tonight. And I think once you do one, you've kind of already got the formula of killing a Capital Guardian. Going around to kill all the others You're just doing the same thing all over again because the Capital Guardians are identical. They may look different, but the stats are all identical. They all do life damage. They all have the same HP, do the same damage, and have the same amount of armor. So you're just repeating the same thing every single time. So I think that the very fact that we managed to take one down is fantastic, and the fact that it was the Empire one who betrayed us makes it even better. It did a mission 4 versus the legions with 2 Sons of Emir. On this mission you went for hermits and locked dwarves. You crazy boy. Locked dwarves. How powerful were the dwarves by the end though, Alk? That would have been some mental shit going on there. Wow, 1,851 gold to heal the Son of Emir. I don't think we have any scrolls to help us anymore now, do we? I don't know if the Nidhogg actually has any armor, so I might keep hold of this. In fact, it should be able to tell us if we try and cast it on him. Where are you? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have armor. So that is your usefulness expired, I'm afraid, Alkbeard. You can survive the final campaign. The final mission, should I say. Alright, we can actually reach Nidhogg, so we might as well heal up and go in for it. Almost 1k health, seriously? Did you actually max out their level? Because presumably they will just be getting levels up every single battle. Must be excruciating to go up against the dragons with them though, and knowing that you've wasted over 1,000 XP on the dwarves. Just because the XP doesn't carry over. Alright, let's do this. Let's get to casting. We'll do Ice Shield. Increase our defense. We'll do a combination of Vithar's Might and Strength because we have both. No, we don't, because we don't have Life Mana. Bollocks. Level 99 they have 1150. I'm very disappointed you didn't get them to level 99. I've got to say, incidentally, if you want to see a level 99 peasant, just look at the channel banner at the top there. That's what my head's been plonked on. Is that it? Is that all the spells we have? Okay. We've got some potions. We will... Yeah, that's him maxed. And we'll max out that one. How much damage is he doing now? Because he had another level up, didn't he? That's maximum damage and 105 damage from the frostbite. Yes, it's a peasant. With the one punch attack in commemoration of One Punch Man, which I base my looks on. That's such a good anime. I should watch it again. Anyway, focusing. Whether we have anything to worry about, I don't know, because by the looks of things, I don't think Nidhogg actually does any paralysis attacks, does it? Give it a save anyway. Big boss. Let's go for it. For Wotan! Right, what are you all about? The worm Nidhogg heralds the coming of Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. The enchanted worm's touch enfeebles the opponent, draining them of needed strength. We've got ×2 bite with a poison effect. 150 damage to adjacent units, 50 points of damage from the poison. Immune against mind attacks. That doesn't really bother us. No armor. He's not going to paralyze any of our units, and if you just look at the amount of HP on our giants, he's got no chance. Advantage of locked units is that you can level them infinitely versus elementalists and summoners since their level without changing form. This is true. I'm actually looking forward to doing the no promotion challenge. It's probably going to be a while because I'll need a rest from Disciples too after I've done all the Red Planter challenges, I think. Yeah, he's going for him. He's just probably going to poison everyone. Yeah, he's going to dish out the damage. Trying to get as much poisoning going on. Why do I have a save called Icy Giant Balls? That was in commemoration of us getting double Sons of Ymir. And I thought, what better way to commemorate than having a save name of Giant Icy Balls? Time for a yes to rest. Almost. Almost. I think that's probably the biggest anticlimax so far. No, I think the biggest one was probably the Undead campaign, where the end boss ran off, I believe. Spotting my icy giant balls. Thank you very much. That is GG for the Mountain Clan's Rod Planter Challenge. And I also fulfilled the quest provided to me by Asura. Asura, if you're watching on YouTube, I hope this has satisfied you as well. Winning with 2 giants and the Rod Planter. The clans have defeated the worm sent from above. Oh, is that it? End. Yeah, I want to export Slutbeard, please. Did that just say won 450 battles? It feels like a lot more than that. Thank you very much, Val. Thank you, Alk. And Blasky, of course. I don't want to save anyone else. Sorry. Sorry, Pizza Beard, Alk Beard, and Alpha Lock. But you survived. You still live. That's the main thing. Thanks, big guy. Hang on a second. I'm just going to turn up the desktop audio so you can hear this a little bit more. Hopefully you can, because it's the outro, so you might. Well, I'm assuming you want to hear it anyway.
Thus, the abominable worm Nidog rose from his millennia-long slumber and hunted those who dared disturb his rest, slaughtering these miserable creatures and eradicating all living things in his path.
That's a bit harsh.
The dwarves did gain victory over the worm, but many were slain before Nidog was finally silenced.
I don't know why, but he's just the best narrator for me. He just sounds so miserable and sets such a good mood for the game. FMV, hot action.
Yatahali fought bravely, and her forces survived fate's punishment. Her skill in handling all the challenges of her early rule proved she would be a venerable high queen for the clans. Yatahali's triumph over the great worm Nidog became a dramatic chapter in clan history. The Ragnarok was thus prevented. The Lawmasters began carving the tales of the mountain clans on their granite walls. Future generations would never forget the great peril that awaits those who do not honor the sacred runes of wisdom.
That's actually quite a good ending for Disciples. I think it's probably one of the best endings. Let me just turn that audio down just slightly. Hopefully that balancing's still alright. Yeah, it's one of the better endings, I think. For the Empire, I think it's still a bit bleak. For the Legions, it's still bleak. For the Undead, it's awful. Because you go right to the end of the mission and then you just say, oh, by the way, it was all in vain. It just didn't work. Thank you for the bits again, Blasky. You've been really throwing those bits at me tonight. It's always appreciated. Next challenge is... next and final Rod Planter challenge is Baroness. We've done Empire, we've done Undead, we've done Elves, and now we've done the clans. Next is the Legions. I've saved the best and worst until last. Oh, it's going to be an uphill struggle to begin with. It's going to be awful. Don't know how we're going to do it, but we will. We will slut seed, of course. Blacksmith uses a warhammer to forge a sword. That's dwarven logic for you, my friend. Blacksmith uses a warhammer to forge everything. Blacksmith uses warhammer to forge warhammer. The undead are unsatisfying. They're all fairly unsatisfying. That dwarven one was like fluffy kittens and rainbows in comparison to the rest of them. Thank you, Hubba. Thank you, Hubba. Thank you for joining me. Thank you all for joining me through this marvellous tale of beards and sluttery. More fun is the last one. Oh, you, Alk. You will say that just because you've already done it. Ove's cliffhanger that never got resolved, sadly. True. I really enjoyed the Let's Play. Well, thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. I enjoy doing it. I know it sounds corny, but I seriously do enjoy doing this. And talking to you all and playing with you all, if I may say such a potentially rude thing. Did it with a full party, not only 3 leadership. Oh, Alk. Oh, Alk. You've gone drastically down in my estimations. Not really. The very fact that you've done that even with full leadership is a feat in itself. I'm out as well, yes. I'm going to be back on Thursday with a new challenge for Heroes of Might and Magic. I'm abandoning the old challenge that we did for Heroes. I've thought of a new, more interesting challenge. Full details will be at the start of that stream on Thursday. In other news, I don't think I'm going to be able to make the stream on Sunday, which would be Disciples, so I'm going to push that forward to Monday. So we'll do 2 streams back to back on Monday, Tuesday. FYI. Spread the word. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for a fantastic evening. It's been a pleasure as always. And GG for the Dwarves. Take care. Have a lovely couple of evenings, and I will hopefully see you on Thursday for more Heroes of Might and Magic 5, the Prohibition Challenge. Bye bye for now. Take care.